There it is. Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It's Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. It's 5:33 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. This is the Bitcoin Daily View. All right. Tether into Bitcoin, 3.89 billion. Not bad. Tether into Ethereum, 2.28 billion. Not bad at all. All right, the volume is pretty low at 819 million. 479 million of that, of course, was on Binance. No other big exchange has had over 100 million in volume. All right. Longs versus shorts on Binance, since that's where the most volume is. 30% short, 69% long. So definitely long sentiment on Binance. Even though the market is closed, let's look at where it closed yesterday. On the daily chart, Dow Jones Industrial Average yesterday was definitely a red candle. S&P 500 yesterday, definitely a red candle once again. And then, of course, on the Russell 2000, the little guys, it was another red candle. So all those big indexes were a red candle yesterday. We'll have to see how they open and which way they go. On a good note, gold on the daily yesterday and today, well, actually the day before, yesterday and today, we've had green candles. So yesterday was a beautiful green candle. So gold is definitely beginning to turn up. That's nice to see. It's above the 200 moving average. So gold is looking strong. And that's a good thing. So silver, all right, same thing. Silver has gotten over the 200 moving average, which is nice. So yesterday it got above the 200 moving average and it closed above it. And now this morning's doji, this little guy here, is in the positive side of the 200 moving average. So definitely I think gold and silver might be starting to rally amidst all the global uncertainty. Let's look at the China 50. All right. Today, so far, it's a green candle. And you can kind of see an uptrend starting, an upwards channel. We'll see if that holds. But the China 50 definitely has been volatile. But the MACD is positive, and we'll see if it keeps going that way. Maybe we're getting an upwards channel forming here, and that would be good on the daily. Let's look at Apple. Of course, it's pre-market, market is closed, but we did recently dump all the way down to the 314 moving average. This is a 4-hour chart. This white line here is the 200 moving average. This purple line here is the 314 moving average. So in the 4-hour chart, we dumped right past the 200 moving average and bounced off the 314 moving average. Now we're above the 200 and it looks like we're going to come back and retest that 200 before possibly going sideways or continuing back up. The importance of the 200 and the 314 moving average. Well, it's a big part of our trading methodology here at Blockchain Education, if it pulls up. Yes. So click on the link in the description, watch this video, check out Blockchain Education, and learn how to be an amazing trader. You might already be an amazing trader, but you can sit back, chill, watch videos, hang out in the chat, and there are signals there which you can be auto-entered into or enter into manually. And of course, people bring a lot of amazing trades to the chat because as they learn to trade, they get really good at finding great calls. And of course, it's just an amazing ecosystem over there of amazing traders and people who are learning to be amazing traders and everyone becoming an even more amazing trader. So check it out. I'd love to see you there. I'm Cowboy Craig in the chat. Let's make some money together in 2020. All right, with that said, Bitcoin on the daily. All right, we kind of had this upwards channel going, and of course now we've broken below it. But the important thing is let's see how we are looking at the 200 moving average. See, we are riding the 200 moving average right now. So we have recently on the daily candle, we've wicked below the 200 moving average, but it looks like the body of the candle is above. So we really need to get a balance off this 200 moving average on the daily chart and get back above this trend that we had going. So really, if we could just get above like about 92, 9300, I think we'd be in a better place. The MACD is negative, but it is closing towards a positive direction. Let's look at this 4-hour chart. You can see where we've been hanging out here. The VPVR shows amazing buy-sell volume at 86.50 or so. And of course, we have previous support and resistance in the chart. And what's our price action right now? It's 87.28. So really, we're hanging out where we do have a lot of strength. And as a 4-hour chart, we're below the 200 moving average. I'd like to be above that. I'd love to see a positive directional index here. I'd love to see green histogram rather than red. But we are pretty darn sideways and maybe on the slightly negative side of sideways. So let's see if today we can get a good bounce off this 200 moving average on the daily chart, continue moving up, get this MACD looking more positive. 4-hour chart here. Let's get a bounce off this good support. Even if we just keep riding this, I mean, in the midst of global tumult right now and uncertainty in the world markets being crazy, Bitcoin has kind of held an average here, right where the most buy-sell volume is, around 86, 8,500. I mean, if we can continue sideways during all this insanity, well, that's a really good sign. And also look at silver. Silver is beginning to turn around. Of course, gold is beginning to turn up after an initial dump with global uncertainty. Gold's definitely turning around. So I think, honestly, Bitcoin just holding its own, averaging sideways, that's great. So I'm feeling good. I believe it is, even though we've had a good deal of volatility here. This is a 4-hour chart, of course, and I started this back in January 2nd when we first made a strong break above the 200 moving average. I mean, if we look, you can even do a quick fib retracement here. And fib retracement. If we just start here, when we had that last nice break, go to our high, look what's going on. We are hanging out at the .5 fib line. So we're in a place of strength. We're doing very, very predictable moves. So if we can get above the 382, that'd be around 91.6. And if we look here, if we're on daily, if we in some reasonable way got above that, back in this upwards channel, that'd be around 91, 9300. So just a little push, and I think Bitcoin will be on the side of looking a little bit more bullish again. But look at this in the 45-minute chart. We definitely went below the 200 moving average, which is a white moving average here. Definitely went below it for a while. But now, on the Super Guppy indicator, we're beginning to roll between red and green EMAs. So green is good, red not so good, green is good. So right now we have this green diamond here. So we're still green on the Super Guppy moving averages, the EMAs. That's linked to in the show notes, so you can check that out on TradingView. Just search for Super Guppy. Now, this is the 200 moving average, and check it out. We've gotten above it. We have dipped below it a little bit, but we are beginning to find on this short time frame definitely support. And we tried to dump below it this morning, as you can see, but we're bouncing off of it. So Bitcoin is holding its own in the midst of the insanity. So if nothing else, I'm really happy just to see this 4-hour chart where we are averaging right here in the middle, where we have a lot of buy-sell volume and a .5 fib line. It's a good place to be. I'll take it. With that said, check out Blockchain Education, linked to in the description. Come make money. It's a good place to be. Learn to trade. Learn to be a better trader. Hang out with people 24/7 in the chat that care about your success, that would like to see you do well. I have found that trading with a team of people who are really dedicated to excellence in learning and in trading and in making money really, really, really helps. With that said, obstacles can't stop you, weather can't stop you, heartbreak can't stop you, failure cannot stop you, only you can stop you. Keep hammering. I'll see you tomorrow.